Yes, we're back in the building. Your boy Lee, here. To my right, we've got a special guest, apparently.
Yeah, apparently so.
Special guest.
I don't know what's
Ray not as usual anymore.
Ray not as usual, yeah. And over on the left side, we got...
Which one?
I know, which one?
Just say you are, man. I don't care.
Ashwell. You know what I mean? Like,
I'll be looking at it like, which one?
I don't
too bad there,
you know what I mean? Like,
Anyway, you know who he is again. Your boy Tezza T, aka Celebrity. You know what I mean? Back in the building.
this guy. I never heard AKA Celebrity before.
I never heard that one either. New team.
I'll get a shout while walking down the street. I'm like, yeah, where the keys at? You where the keys at? I'm like,
How's that going on? Yeah.
Cool, man. Neighbour now. You hear me? So I'll get back on the sofa. I'll get back on the sofa, man. This now, you hear me? So, Lee, what we got today, man? What we got today, Lee?
Alright, so yeah, we're going to run through a few topics. I think first off, for me, I don't know if you guys saw in the news that what's his name? Rishi Sunak. Mr. Sunak.
Yeah.
Something about you can't discipline the pitney no more. You gotta make it legal. You want to bring it in.
These kids are wild as is, so what do you think that's going to make them do?
Listen, I know I couldn't get away with none of
These kids are cussing. You see how this kid talk to their parents these days? Shut up. F this.
All I gotta say is, Rishi, take you and your 700 million and your girl and come out of Parliament, man. Car, you're not welcome around here no more, man. You're
trying to mash up the place.
Mash up the place.
Listen, I don't know how he can justify. He must not have no kids.
Nah, you know what it is?
He can't have no kids.
He's got too much money, so he probably doesn't raise his kids, and Nanny probably raised the kids. You know what I mean? So he ain't got to punish the kids, and then the nanny's got to do that shit. So he ain't got to do that.
Nanny
but he can't. The nanny can't punish the kids anymore, though, can he?
Yeah. I don't know, Ray.
That's one rule for one.
Exactly. You don't know what's doing in his house, bro. He could be busting up that kid. Them kids could get beat up by the nanny. And
He's put it by behaviour. Like, you know, in order to keep the children, like, you know what I mean, in check. It's like, give them what they want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Make up noise, buy them something.
Yeah.
Make up noise, give them something. Do you know what I mean? So they don't appreciate nothing in this world.
No, they also don't learn nothing. Yeah, when they get older, you ain't going to get given that. When you go to school, when you go to work, you can give them that. Oh yeah, we're going to give you this, we're going to give you this. Nah, bro, you got to work for that thing.
Yeah. So what happens if you're in school and you act up? And say for instance, you broke a window. Like, did the teacher can't say nothing?
punishment.
Teacher can't say nothing.
No suspensions.
Parents can't.
Of course it is.
I don't know how they define it actually.
Yeah. So he needs to come with some clear instructions because
Exactly.
actually, I don't care what instructions come with.
Nah.
I don't care what instructions come with. This will always be in my house.
Yeah.
Always be in my house. Believe that.
Understood. Yeah.
Man can't tell me nothing.
Kids ain't running wild in my yard. I'll tell you that for now.
If I have to talk to them, I'll talk to them.
Yeah.
If I have to drop links on them, I'll drop links on them. That's just the way it goes. Like there's levels to what it needs to.
Yeah.
You know, fortunately, I'd have to drop links on my kids for a while now. So
That's good.
you know what I mean? Like the looks enough.
Yeah.
But believe you me, man. Like if it comes to that point where I have to, then I have to.
Sometimes you got to do it.
You know, let my kid talk to me a certain way, or like try to stand up to man.
Yeah, of course. Exactly.
I think you know.
Then in the because like you said, you lose control of your household because if your kid think, okay, you know what, I can talk to you the way it is. You know what I mean? You're the man of the house. I'm the boy of the house. Therefore, I'm gonna step up. I'm gonna be the man as well because therefore there's no
that's
power.
What I'm saying. Your kid's gonna
no
respect. He's gonna be sitting there going, "This pussy all can't tell me nothing." And as he's talking about his own dad, then you can't even put your hand on your kids.
Call me a pussy on my yard.
But kids nowadays are using it now. Like the kids nowadays, like without even like taking away discipline. Nowadays, like I'll call troll line.
Yeah.
Or they're busting them kind of lines in that now. Like I said to my kids, call them. Yeah. Many times I've gone upstairs, and the kids have got rude. I thought, you know what, I'm going to argue with you. Like, you want to talk to your mum a certain way, whatever. I've gone upstairs, I pulled out the suitcase from the wardrobe, put all their clothes in there, dash out the front door. 2 minutes later, I'm sorry. This man's down there for a cold for 10 minutes.
What's the lesson?
When you was a kid, whoever bust that one,
I'll bust it once. I'll bust it once, and I'll regret it instantly.
I'll tell you what happened. Go on, Ray. What happened to you, Ray? What happened to you?
I remember that one.
I remember Curtis Kite can tell you this as well. So I think me and Curtis were doing something, messing around or whatever. Mum told me to do something. I just carried on doing what I was doing. This minute, boom! I remember the tear come to my eye now. I hear Curtis starts to laugh. I thought, nah, man, I can't have this. I'm calling Childline. You want to call Childline? I remember she started brocking me up. I remember I had to run out the front door, run down the old people's home. Curtis, come follow me, laugh. It's all right, Ray. It's all right. I remember that, man.
Listen, my grandparents did play. Like, listen, they call Childline for you and say, "I just bust him up." Like, you know what I mean? Play. Like, come collect them then. Come collect them then.
Yeah.
Like, you think across the screen the other side, you go in it. Like, pack your bags. I'm like, I'm gonna run away.
Listen,
You thought they would say something to me?
Yeah.
So, let's say pack your things and go on.
Yeah, exactly.
my mum was just straight. My mum's face already, man. When she say nay, if she have to tell you more than twice, you're getting a beating. More than twice is a beating. Automatically, it's off the rip. You know this already.
You got 2 times, bro. As soon as I say something about your match, I'll go, whoosh! Yeah. My face, I didn't finish a sentence, bro. You know what? Lip bosh, you know? And I was looking at my lip making rotting. I didn't finish what I was going to say, but I know I was going to be rude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I finish it. You know what I mean?
She cut him down, yeah.
And the worst thing is, you're like, looking like shocked when you start barling, and all of a sudden you just bought yourself more trouble.
Yeah.
Where you cry for?
Yeah.
May I give you something for barling?
Yeah.
That's that line. That's that line, bro. I'm already barling. When you gonna give me more beans, bro? I can't help it.
That's the this shit. That's doing this. Damn my lip on my clothes. You just have your clothes for. You know, mash up the clothes for. Give me some mash up the clothes. I'm trying to wipe the blood off my face. You know what I'm saying, brother? Like, but do you know what I mean? You just do.
I remember when I busted the Childline thing on my mother, and you know, because you don't them days no mobile phone innit, so you have the landline. And the landline. And I say, you know, you're barling because you just took licks in it. I got called Childline. I see the head turn around. See the phone there? Reach it. Because you know, I ain't gonna reach that phone. The shoes come off, and you know my mum bottom lip. When she start buying that bottom lip, I know what time it is, bruv. And she don't miss. There's no way I'm getting to that phone, so I have to go to bed and cry that shit off, you know what I mean? It's one of them ones. My worst beating, I remember this, man. Boy, one of my worst beating, actually. There's too many of them to record. I just remember when I was in Jamaica now, I think my mum, and you know your parents, they always forget when they beat you, innit? I can't remember that. I
never did that.
What are you lying for?
Yeah.
I come home from school now, you know, in Jamaica, this is in Jamaica actually, yeah. Come home from school now, took off my school clothes, I'm there, sitting there watching Thundercat, you know, the cartoon, watching Thundercat. I'm in shorts, no t-shirt on now, and I hear, Ashwell! Oh, Jesus. You know, they hear that, you know the tone, everyone know that tone when it's a beating tone, yeah? Yes, mum. I go out there, I'm gonna say mummy, I used to say mummy. Mummy, yes, mummy. Go out there now. She said, look on the state of your clothes. My clothes are dirty. You kids. Running around in your car key get dirty. Lord Jesus. Grab me by my chest, yeah. I ain't got no top on, you know. Don't ask me, she grabbed me by my chest, but I got tucked up now. And then my uncle next door, she go, Charlie, bring me a belt. And my uncle's evil anyway. And the man came with cable wire, this thing here. I'm like, it's a chatting. Cable wire, skin, shorts, skin. All I got was Ray, you know when you ball and you get that pause, you know that pause. I got free now. I must have got peace on. I got free now. I ran and I took off down the lane now. My mum's chasing me. I see the shoes fly off now, and she's chasing me down the road now. And I cut one corner now because I'm going to my dad's yard, my grandparents now. I'm running. I'm sprinting and balling down the whole place. Everybody's looking. I want. She got keeping it. Julia's a penny. And I said the shine, you know. I'm there running now. I got to my grandma's yard. I jumped the fence now. I ran into the shop because my granddad had a shop there in Jamaica, so I run behind my grandma's frack now, and my mother come in there, so she had a little whip in her hand. My grandma's like, come, you see, look on the picnic, because I had all like wells from the lips. She come, see how far you get out, Jim. I got thumping in your mouth, and she was arguing for ages. I didn't move. I stayed there for a good 2-3 days. I went back home and got some beatings though. Jesus Christ, that was a beating. I always remember that one, boy.
The thing is though, like nowadays, like the blicks there made me good, man. They made me good because it's not like we got licks because we done stupid stuff, but after a while, you knew not to do stupid stuff to get licks.
Yeah.
You just learn, like, actually, this is not worth getting licks.
Yeah.
Or if you did do something, make sure you didn't get caught, because you know you're going to get caught, right? You're going to get some serious licks. Because if you messed around, you got licks.
Yeah.
Standard.
If you didn't mess around, you got praise.
Yeah.
And you got looked after.
Yeah.
And as kids, we pushed the boundaries. Like, we did push the boundaries. But then, you get to a certain age where you thought, what have I too much licks?
And how strong was your grandparents? It's like they were super.
They were like men. They were like men.
It's like you.
Yeah.
And you put them down on the floor like, grandma.
And even,
Shut them up.
and even when you got older, and you thought you could get away with stuff, they were still strong. My nana would do some slick shit. She'd be like, yeah, okay, why do I come in late? Take some sleep. I'm getting there, get a bath, sleeping, lay in the bath, and I just think, next minute I hear the door. Can't get out.
Them lit fire, bro. They're wet.
So small you can't get up. I'm trying to get out here. Licks fall back down again. I was like, nah. You know what? Yeah. From them times, I said, you know what? Yeah. And I thought, and I got to the point where I thought, I don't want to beat my kids. You know, when I get older, I want to beat my kids, man. Like, it's wrong, innit?
Yeah.
But then you get to that point where you get older.
Yeah.
And you think, no.
There's only so amount of time you can tell them, though.
Yeah, there is. And the thing is, though, like, some
monkeys
monkeys had licks and some haven't had licks. Because depending on the behaviour. Like, some they see the first one get a little slap, they're like, they don't want none of that. And sometimes you only want to give them a little lick on their hand. You know what I mean? And I think that's how you learn lessons. Like, don't touch the fire. You get
them bun.
Don't touch fire. But touch fire, you can bun, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And then you get licks on top of it.
Yeah. Put the boundaries in from day one. Yeah. You don't need to do them later on. And I think that's a problem with society nowadays. Parents see their kids don't do nothing for so long when they're younger. They get to a certain age, try to put discipline. That's too late.
It's too late.
You got to do that for when they're a picnic.
Yeah.
No.
That time, you know, you get vexed and you go, I don't want no food. I don't want a dinner. Your grandparents go, my grandma will go, yeah, go on, starve. And you go bend in your ball. Food done. She ought to give that to somebody else. My cousin, they're like, food done. When you come down, I'm hungry.
Yeah, that's for you. That's for you.
You didn't eat your dinner. You ain't gonna dinner. You drinking water.
My devil's advocate is your grandma knows you ain't gonna die because you're hungry, but you're just hungry.
You're not gonna die.
Like they lick you, but they're not gonna kill you. And then I guess the government's line is some people cross the line, isn't it? And there's probably some traumatized kids,
all that sort of stuff. Where
like,
I
hear that.
That's extreme.
But that's
So
I don't think that's
manage
discipline. I don't think that's discipline.
That's not discipline.
I think there's a fine line. I think there's discipline
and there's abuse.
That's
abuse.
I think we got discipline, but also it did quality across the board.
100%.
We definitely got abuse.
You got some abuse.
We definitely got abuse.
100%.
But then I don't know, man. Do you know what? I've been doing a lot of research and stuff. I've studied a lot of studies, and the whole getting licks and the whipping and that goes back from learned behaviour. That goes back all the way to slavery. Of course. But they would get bit to keep them in check.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? To keep the people in check with their ass. Do you know what I mean? And that's what we got. Do you know what I mean? That's not learned behaviour. So they done it coming from a place of love. Whereas now I think those cases we're talking about, the young people, that's just sheer craziness. Like you don't need to go to that level. Yeah. And I think there has to be a balance, isn't it?
My grandma would tell you she love you. Yeah. But you have a tit lick. You know what I mean? That's why she was like, I love you, Ashra. Yeah. But when you do bad, you get lick.
Yeah, man.
And she would say that to you.
Yeah.
And it's true. And
my mother won't tell you that though. My mother would just lick you and done.
Yeah. But you knew she probably know the same as well.
She don't say them words.
Yeah, of course.
She don't say them words, but I know.
But the thing is, how we've all turned out, that's testament to what
we're
parents and grandparents done.
Raggle people, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So
why the other people I know who didn't get no licks, boy, the way they turned out was mad. Half of them are dead, or maybe like gone to crime or gone to just gone off the rails because there was no boundaries, there was no discipline. So they felt that they could do anything, act a certain way,
get away with it,
and put themselves in dangerous or vulnerable situations.
Yeah, always get away with it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, I think in some cases, like people nowadays, because they had like some people I hear they say we had bad childhood, so when we have kids now, we want to raise them differently. We want to raise it different to how our parents raised us, which is ideal. In an ideal world, but
we're not in an
ideal world. Like, no matter which way you look at it, I think like you have to have a boundary with kids because your kids can only see you as they can't be seen. They got no boundary. They can't be looking at you.
Can't be looking as a friend.
You see, like in Jamaica, they say me and you on a size.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, me and you on a size. So they're gonna understand that you're the parents. And we can be cool and we can have a laugh and joke, but you got to know where the boundary is.
People talk about people who have had a troubled childhood, or the childhood's not been so great, and they turn out all a bit different. I think that's a cop out of trying to be a parent. Because we know many people. You know what I mean? Even some of us in our childhoods weren't great. Do you know what I mean? They weren't the worst. Some of us are worse than others. Whatever. But we can take bits of that and use that with our children and make it better. Not just be friends with them. You know what I mean? Okay, maybe discipline was so accessible. Actually, to a certain degree, discipline was good back then. So you take bits and parts of that that you would give to your children. You know, you don't just go, "Oh, my life was this and what was that." That's because actually, why are you teaching your children? Just what on? Everything's rosy, Because in life, nothing is rosy. You're gonna come because if you start portraying to your children that everything's good, everything's positive. Oh, you can have this, you can have that, you can have this. When they can't get it, how are they going to deal with it? How are they going to deal with it? Don't let me look after your kids.
Here's a question for you two. You've talked about how you grew up, West Indian culture, black culture. You're with a white woman. How does she feel about you raising the kids in the way that you was raised in terms of discipline?
That would be the complication.
That must introduce a complication because she obviously didn't go out the same way as you.
She was spoiled, and she had no discipline or nothing like that, so she got away with everything. And I feel like, regardless of whatever relationship you're in, you're always going to be that sort of good, that culture side and that good cop, bad cop. There's always going to be one parent who's going to be a little bit softer. They might try and agree with you and that, but they're always going to be a little bit soft. I think the man is always going to be the superior. I think some reason. I could be wrong. Unless you're a single parent, I think still. I mean, the man
unless it's a daughter. Some guys are a bit soft.
I mean,
do you know what it is though? Because the thing is though, like the thing what I'm saying is like it's still different. Like when you're in the house, I think the women will maybe act a bit different. If you're not in the house, they're not enforcing their budget how you are. They're safi. If that kid says they don't want this or they don't want dinner or they want something else, they're cooking that thing for them. If there's me in the house, now you're starving. And I think they're selective. It's like, I got backup now. When dad's there, when the partner's there, I've got backup. But by themselves, I think they're more vulnerable with it. I think the kids know. Like they wait till you get out of the yard before they play up.
What about you, Lee? What would you discipline in the sense of like in the mixed relationships and some of that?
Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, it's harder for me because I've got kids with other people.
There must be you must have to act a certain different way with different baby remarks because they're all different people, and you got kids with them.
I'm the same person every day.
But I can't.
I'm not
necessarily
different from
always work.
I'm me. You got to take me for me. My rules are my rules. If you don't accept them, you don't accept them. I can tell you now that they don't accept my rules. And
you got to be able to discipline your kids.
And it's like, how vexed I was like, oh my.
I just read it while she was talking, and Rishi Sunak is saying it's physical discipline because at the moment you can physical discipline, but there's no definition of what is abuse and violence and what is discipline. And he's saying now you can't touch your child at all because it will all be considered violence. That's what he's put forward.
To be fair, like I say, you man know I got them man, I face the wall for as long as we need to, bruv. That's my
wishes style.
Listen, I don't need to drop licks. I don't need to drop licks unless I have to.
Leroy is so casual with it. Oh snap! I forgot
he's there. Listen,
Listen to the whole half, you know, that's 45 minutes at half time as well.
It's like 10 minutes. I was still there 45 minutes.
And all the kids are running around, you know, we're having fun.
I've never faced the wall in my life.
No, but what that's no different to what Super Nanny used to do, make them sit on the naughty step. They ain't no different.
Yeah, that's true.
They ain't no different. And the thing is, like I said, the thing is as well.
I like the wall though, the wall's effective.
Yeah, the wall's effective, yes. But I've got to point now.
Shame as well, isn't it?
You don't beat kids no more. Like, there's certain things that they value more. Yeah. Like, their friends going out, their console. Like, social media's caught them up, man. They lose their phone. They are lost.
They're lost.
And you know what? It's a blessing, bro. Like, you know, like a month ago or so, my daughter done something. I can't remember what it was. I wasn't that major. But maybe just being rude at school, something like that. So I took her phone off her. And that's probably the best thing I could have done. She came downstairs, she's in the living room, watched a movie, we had a conversation. It was nice to be in there. Do you know what I mean? And actually, do you know what? To be in there as a family, playing board games, doing that kind of stuff, because there's no distraction.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's even me. I was like, you know what? Come on, just put my phone away as well. Everyone just put their phones away. And we sat there playing Monopoly, Do you know what I mean? Watch a movie, popcorn,
Family
got
time.
a takeaway, family time.
Yeah.
And I was like, hold on, you took just to take your phone away because they're constantly there. Like, so she walks in the door, she's on the phone to her friends. Like walking from school, she's on the phone. Yeah. She's upstairs. She's in the shower. She's on the toilet. Whatever. They're always on the. They don't get off the.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They're playing console, and they're on the headset, and they've got the phone as well on like FaceTime, speaking to somebody else. Conversations.
That's a mad thing, you know.
What they do?
I think
I understand it. I do understand it. I mean, it's because of them parents that can't control themselves or take it too far. But listen, a slap on the hand, or a little cough on the back of the head. Listen, Late is the one. He get Ray Rays all the time, bro. What do you mean, that's wrong? Yeah. Listen, you know, listen.
Do you call it?
Yeah. Ray. I got under my breath, innit? Ray. Listen. Don't be doing that.
But what if your child now, and I ain't got that yet, you two have, gets bigger and eventually stronger than you?
Are you mad?
In your house, then what? When they just decide, you know what, I'll have this no more.
I want him to try it.
I think your kids know it.
Yeah,
of course they know.
They have that in their head
like,
from
you could be bigger and stronger, but I know, like, listen, I knew my grandparents were, my dad was.
Yep.
Also, that would never happen.
Nah.
Not in my household.
No,
I think,
and I think that would only happen if you haven't set the boundaries and the
100%.
foundations and all that kind of stuff from early.
All right, so that's us. The Where the Keys At boys. For another week, we will be back with you very, very soon. We might not have a special guest that day.
Baby.
But there's before we go, there's rumours on the streets. I heard that you man are trying to do a party. You having a party?
I heard that too, you know.
I heard it's anniversary.
Yeah.
Someone's anniversary time.
Someone's anniversary.
I heard it's a freebie, isn't it?
Freebie.
Only MJ do them things there, innit?
So yeah, I think stay tuned, guys. There's gonna be some announcements in the next couple of weeks or so.
Yes,
Stay tuned, man. Car,
Where the
go,
keys at?
you gonna be special.
Special.
You know what it is. We're signing out.
Yes.
See you soon.
Peace.